In the face of God.
Yeah, yes, yeah. And what's so great about it is if in talking about television, and he's talking about the influence of television, right?
Right, but there's that moment where he's going, "You have meddled with the primal force," and then he stops and goes, "Am I getting through to you?" You know, like that, like he stops the pitch to go like, "Oh, that's great, man. That's great shit."
I mean, look, television is one of the forces that has changed mankind in ways that we still have yet to understand. I mean, even going back to talking about, Stars and Strife and everything else in terms of the world that we live in today, television's influence is so gigantic in terms of it has shaped everything, and certainly in terms of politics, because politics is all based on television.
It seems to me that outside of whatever experience you had in the slow build to becoming the writer and then the director, it seemed like that the future was sort of laid out for you in that control room in Baltimore.
In that essence, true, but you can't see it in advance. I mean, you can't go, oh, here we go.
Yeah. I mean, just the puppet experience alone, and the realizing how things fit together, and then troubleshooting when you don't even have to. I mean, that moment where the guy's like, we're going to show you the beginning of the movie. I mean, that's an important lesson to learn.
It's no, it's fun because if you go all the way back to Ranger Hal. Right, where
that was a local children's show.
Yeah, 9 to 10.
Yeah,
and you would do the hand puppets, and it seems odd to say this, but the idea I was doing the hand puppets, and we would play like a Beatles song, and they had never done that, and I had Marvin Monkey, is Ringo Starr playing, the drums and things, just make up some crazy stuff,
Yeah. Full creative freedom.
Yes. It's whatever you can figure out to go do. And you grab some stuff and you try different things. And some stuff, actually got a little attention, but it was like, what would you do here? You got some puppets, little hand puppets. What can you do with them? And then you start to figure out, but this might be fun.
Yeah, and then those puppets become, Pacino and De Niro and Hoffman.
That's good.
You did good. You did all right for yourself. You're dealing with top-notch puppets now.
Yes, right. Hadn't thought of it in those terms.
It was great talking to you, Barry.
It's fun.
Yeah, man. Take care of yourself.
Thank you very much.
All right. That was great. I enjoyed that immensely. Again, his documentary that he produced, Stars and Strife, is now available on most video-on-demand platforms, and it just started running this week on Stars. I wished I'd remembered that Craig T. Nelson had a big part in And Justice for All before I watched it the other night after I talked to Barry. We could have talked a little bit about that, but he must have got him that gig, right? Oh, anyway, don't forget, Simply Safe's got everything you need to protect your home with none of the drawbacks of traditional home security. You can set it up yourself in under an hour, no technician required, and there's no contract, no pushy sales guys, no hidden fees, no fine print. All this starts at $15 a month. Head to simplysafe.com/WTF and get a free HD camera for WTF listeners. That's simplysafe.com/WTF to make sure they know that our show sent you. Here's a little guitar for you. It picks up. It picks up towards the end. It picks up. Here we go. Boomer lives. Monkey, LaFonda. All the flying feline angels.